Welcome to the weekend edition of the King Mo Show. It is a rainy day outside, so I figure it's an opportunity to shoot a video. But then again, if it's sunny, still an opportunity to shoot a video. Anytime you want to have a beverage, it's an opportunity to shoot a video. The other day, I was at Market at the Ridge, one of the local places where I pick up beers. And as I'm looking through, I came across this. Hops is Real. It's a collaboration between Rhinegeist and Columbus Brewing. And what got me was the name. West Coast Style Double India Pale Ale. I was like, they're just throwing words on there. They don't even know what that means. It's jumbo shrimp, all kinds of stuff. They're just throwing words, hoping that one of them sticks, and you're like, ooh, I want that beer. So I was making fun of it, and I shared it with a couple friends, and one of them was like, ooh, that actually sounds good. So he bought it, and he provided me this one. So this episode is sponsored by Kurt Frost Design. Here's his logo. And this is an example of some work he did for me. I've always wanted a 3D printer, but I have absolutely no use for one. Then I finally thought of one where I could use it. And I asked Kurt, since I know he has one, if he could make a button to fill this hole. And instead of doing a 3D printer, he said he would make it out of wood. And I was like, okay, that's super cool. So here's a view of what he made for me. All right, so here's the espresso machine. Here's the hole that I need filled so that the coffee beans don't get in and then I get one stuck there. So Kurt made a very cool, back far enough, little button. Almost looks like, I don't know, a house out of some kind of really cool wood. Oh, hard to see with that. Unfortunately, he did not pay attention to the measurements, and it's too small and it falls in there, and I would never get it out. So he gets a 1-star review. Okay, now we're back. Hops is Real. I just was amused by the name and everything, but apparently there's a story on the back. So I'm gonna read this to you. The highway to hops, the trek up I-71 from Cincinnati to Columbus isn't the most exciting drive, but it's always worth the trip if it ends in the tasty brew. In order to prove that Central Ohio isn't all cornfields and commandments, and that you don't need a coastline to brew a great beer, we teamed up with our friends at Columbus Brewing Company and turned out this hellaciously tasty DIPA featuring Citrus Spectrum, Motueka, Matika, I don't know how to pronounce, hops, and Hops is Real. Okay, so on the back, that's where the story is. There's a little map showing Cincinnati to Columbus. Alcohol, 8.5% by volume. Does it have a, whatever that is, IBU? No, it doesn't. But apparently, when you drive from Cincinnati to Columbus, there's a sign saying hell is real, and this was their counterpoint to it. And because that was the theme to it, I put a shirt on that showed some flames. So we'd like, hey, hell. Anyways, we're gonna give this a try. Into the King Mo glass. And there's so many, as I said at the beginning, there's so many different names and words and descriptions on the beer. Don't know what to expect. Probably not, probably should have been paying more attention. Not exactly my best pour. So we're gonna have to let that sit for a moment. So I've let it sit for a moment, but I'm impatient and I wanna try it. So here goes, Hops is Real. Milk mustache, I mean beer mustache. Okay, you'll notice volume is a lot less. It's kind of like a little time lapse there. Apparently I have so many videos, I ran out of space on my phone. So we're giving this another try. I didn't even realize the video stopped ran through the whole thing. Now I don't even remember what it tastes like. Oh yeah, fruity and bitter. If you like IPAs, you probably like it. I don't particularly care for IPAs. I'm not really a fan of it, but I did have fun trying the one can. So I'm not really sure what fruit it is. Doesn't really taste citrusy, peachy, mango-y. I don't know. Anyways, I want to thank you to my sponsor, Kurt Frost Design. And if you want to sponsor an episode, please reach out to me. Like this, share this, make your friends watch it, make your enemies watch it, make your parents watch it. If your kids are of an adult age where they can drink alcohol, make them watch it. Enjoy your weekend.